Ooh, what's going on here then? We're on a covert operation. You can't hear what I'm saying there because I stupidly have the camera inside the waterproof case. And you can't hear anything when it's in the bloody waterproof case. But yeah, anyway, we're on a covert mission. All our gear's packed and ready to go. We're going to a secret location. And the guy doesn't even know I'm in the back of his van. True story. There he drives off into the wild, never to be seen again. Such a shame. So yeah, you're joining us now on a little adventure. We've got a wee location that we've never camped before, that we've just got permission to camp at. It's fucking awesome. But unfortunately, you can't see very much that's going on. You need to crawl through a lot of mud to get there. Well, you do the way we fucking went. Because we're being sneaky, you see. We're trying to be cool and covert. We're pretending we're soldiers. Oh look, there's a park bench. Park benches never get past us, Jock. Never get past us, even in the dark. That was dodge. That was actually very slippy, that plank. Yeah, you can't tell on the camera, but it's actually pissing down. It kinda rained all night and all day the next day as well. I woke up soaking wet because, well, you'll find out why I woke up soaking wet. Wait till you see my sleeping arrangement. Alan ruined it by climbing in and out it all night. Left it open for me so the rains. My sleeping bag just acted like a sponge. That's General Swerve. Remember General Swerve from, like, my DayZ video when we had stuff stashed underground? And here we are at the loch. You know why I know we're at the loch? Because you could see the moon reflecting off the water. Elementary, my dear Watson. Park bench, that sneaky little fucker tried to get away there, did he? Yeah, we found him. So here we are, we've found a suitable location, all the gear gets dropped. Now we just need to find a nice wee place to lie. There's Alan's Bob. Find a nice wee place to lie down, set our beds, and figure out where we want the fire to be. So collect some firewood, boys. There you can see, oh look, we've got some kindling, some tinder, some big fat chunks for heat, and then some stuff we need to dry out. As you can see, General Swerve just likes to chuck everything on. This is supposed to be a long log fire, right? We're starting off with 2 logs, running side by side. You just build a wee fire in the middle to start them. Everything's soaking wet, by the way. Remember, everything's soaking wet. It was annoying. We had to dry everything out. Yeah. So, 2 logs. Put your wee collection. Chuck away the wet pine cones. They were useless. Yay. Some nice processed wood there, boys. Some nice processed wood. And don't forget to pick up your knife, because that'll be silly if you fell and landed on your own fucking knife. These little bad boys, I swear by them. Zip fire lighters. They come in their own little bags. You just light the bag. And they burn for about 10 minutes. It's enough to get small twigs dried out. Enough to get your wee fire started, so you can dry out the rest of the wood. Yeah, zip fire lighters. And don't forget to have a lighter as well. I forgot a lighter the last time and had to rely on a little bit of shaved wood from my knife and my fucking flint and steel to get a little spark onto the shave. It was a pain in the ass. It took about fucking 2 hours. But I got it in the end. But with a zip firelighter, you light that bad boy and look at that. All the wee twigs, they pretty much dry out instantly on that. And then when the flames build up from that, you could put on the thicker stuff. And then when the flames build up from that, you could put on even thicker stuff. And by the time that builds up, your 2 long logs will have caught fire. Anyway, we're kinda here on a hunting mission as well. There is an otter who's been eating all the fish in the loch. We need to catch him because he's costing money for the business that runs the loch. Because you can go there fishing if you like, by the way. It's open for business. But yeah, this little otter, we need to catch him. So during the process of the night, we were looking for openings for their dens and setting traps. I know you don't want to hear things like that. I know it's a poor little otter, but that poor little otter costs thousands of pounds every week to the business. It needs to be removed. No camping session would be complete if you didn't have your trusty old jet boil. Me and Jamie both have one of these bad boys, and I swear they've saved my life a couple of times. They're awesome. Essentially, it's just a little stove with its own pot. But it gets really hot because it's a jet boil. There's no small flame on it. It's just jet on. Flame on! Cup of tea in the woods, eh? For the world's greatest superhero. I just got a text. As you could see, the fire's coming on nice now. You just need to keep the fire contained to a small little space. The more contained it is, the hotter the embers will glow and burn, and it'll dry your other stuff. That's what I'm doing there, drying stuff out on the top, and then just feeding the flames through the sides there with the small stuff. And if it goes out a little bit, just give it a blow. Just a gentle blow. Don't be a McGinty and give it a hardcore blow and blow all the embers everywhere and put holes in your tent. be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. Oh, otters, to be precise. I don't even know what I said there because of the waterproof casing being on the camera. Your guess is as good as mine. It was something about otters, I know that for sure. Hey, Alan, say otter. Say otter. Say otter. Remember to get your calories in you. You don't want to die of hypothermia while you're in the middle of nowhere. That's where I'll be sleeping. Look at that. Just a little bivvy bag. That's why I got soaking wet. And there's something about being in the wild, free, reading a book about someone locked up in prison. That's Sean Atwood, by the way. Check him. Check his stuff out. It's all true stories. Like he was in the jail for being a bad boy, but his story's awesome. And then you can put wet logs on the fire once the flames are burning strong and hot enough. And here's what it looks like in the daylight. There was a lot of footage that we lost last night because the camera died. Well, the cold killed the batteries. It was a pain in the fucking ass. I didn't know that until I got home and checked the footage through. So yeah. There's where I slept. There's where Jamie slept. That's where the fire was. There's what's left of the wood. And here's what you couldn't see because it was fucking dark. How awesome is that? Just soak that in. Soak that in. It's fucking awesome, even in the rain, because it's still bloody raining, by the way. It's still awesome. And you'll be glad to know that there was no sign of the otter. Well, not where we were. So we didn't kill anything last night. No, we didn't. Leave no trace, remember, except for that wee pile of firewood, but this is our location. We're coming back here again. It's our spot. It's our firewood. If you fucking go there, you leave that firewood, you go collect your own. That took us ages in the dark. Just leave that where it is. Don't make me hunt you. Looks awesome, does it? It fucking is. Oh, look at the size of his nose, man. He's got a nose like fuck nose. Oh, did you hear that? Ah, he must have heard that. Dogs must be kept on leads at all times. Don't you look away. And here we've just found the water source for next time we come back, so we don't need to collect any water. There's a fast running stream. Oh, and remember to hook your hooks on properly so it doesn't swing and catch an eyeball. Walking fast, walking fast, walking very fast, walking fast, walking fast, walking very fast. Walking normal, walking pretty normal. Join us next time. Hopefully it won't be fucking pissing of rain and Alan won't ruin it by getting out in and out the sleeping bag all night, making me get soaking wet. Catch you next time. Ta-ta!